Hello everyone, it's me Luigi and welcome back to Bartown. Since the last episode, you probably saw the video that a group of us posted on Saturday. If you missed it, we beat the Ender Dragon. So in this episode, I thought that we should help out by lighting up the area. So I brought a few stacks of torches, and you might be wondering where it is, and it's just right over here. It's not off limits anymore. Before it was off limits because we didn't want anybody to be going in it before the video was posted because it was recorded a week in advance. So what I basically have here is a bud switch connected to the rails. So you go on the minecart, you're running, and then it switches tracks. Muffin's on right now. He's going to be taking some obsidian from the ender, not the end, the end. That's all it is. So let's go ahead and light it up. You could see that we did a little bit since the fight. Just made it a little bit nicer. This is the path that we're going to be taking to go to the Ender farm that we're going to be making. Stuttering a lot this episode for some reason, don't know why. But I'll have people who are actually going to be making the path explain it, so you guys have to check out their videos. So let's go ahead and start the lighting. I can't really put it too close to the path or else it'll all be melted and turned to water. I'm having that weird glitch sometimes you get. It's like a weird lighting. Like right over there, that flicking motion or something like that. I don't know what it is, but it's really bugging me. So, I guess while I'm doing this, I could complain a bit about school today. Because something that happened that really bugged me, because what happened is that we have an English project. We got it assigned Thursday. What it is that about the book To Kill a Mockingbird. If you haven't already heard, I didn't mention it, but I had like a whole story in one of my videos about it. So we have to read the book. I don't know if this actually does anything, like with the lighting. I'm pretty sure it does. Anyways, I don't really have much to do, and I really want to talk. And I actually want to play the game, so it's not like I could do any Let's Talks because I actually want to play Minecraft right now. So what happened is that we had a group project to do. I got to pair it up with two girls that I knew weren't the brightest, I guess you could say. And I knew from the beginning they probably wouldn't do anything. Already one stack of torches gone. Wow, they go by quick. So what ended up happening is that on Thursday when we first got, on Wednesday, we got it on Wednesday. On Wednesday when we first got it, I said, okay guys, on Friday, you have to have whatever done. Don't drill me like that. Just what happened is that last time Muffin was AFK and I broke the block, so they all escaped. I wonder what actually happened. Too bad he wasn't recording. Or too bad he doesn't record. And what ended up happening is Friday came along, and I asked them if they did the work, and then they laughed and said no. So, that was the first thing that I knew that this was going to be a project that I was doing by myself. And then today, we actually had a group here to work on it, and when I got to school, I said, did he do anything now? And their answer, why did he teleport? Was he like, going to fall off or something? But their answer was no again. So I decided that I'm not going to let anybody else piggyback for me because I've been doing that for the longest time. Ever since we had group projects, and most of the time it's always people piggybacking off of you. So that's a problem. So I decided to tell them that I started talking, saying that I think it would be better off if I worked by myself, and because you guys aren't doing any of the work. And what did one of the girls do? She screamed, "Miss, whatever," or "Gabriella doesn't want to work with me anymore." I was like, oh god, this isn't gonna be good. So the teacher comes over and she starts talking to us, and she says how, at one point she was yelling and saying that you shouldn't be doing this with us, and we're not 5 years old, and how we shouldn't be arguing. And then she said, because basically it was a he said, she said. Because they said that they did the work, and I said that they didn't. But it wasn't really, because they didn't even have any of the work done. So I don't know how they got off saying that they did. Like, I guess I'll start off. When one of the girls got in, she said that she didn't have any of the work done today. And the other girl got in, and then she was like, remember yesterday how we worked on it for the whole day? And then the girl was like, she looked confused, and then she was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's like, how can you forget about working for a project on a Sunday night, or Sunday, the whole day, they said. So I knew they were lying. It's just so obvious. It said how the work was at home, and they forgot it. And I said, you forgot it, okay, it's not here. Did you do it? No. So, what ended up happening is that, the girls said that they did it, and the teacher said, how can I believe you when you don't have any of your work done here? And then they said they did it again, and they forgot it. And then one of the girls said that, for me to hand in the work to her, and she'll do the PowerPoint, because that's what we were doing. And I said, I feel more comfortable giving or doing the PowerPoint. And then I'm pretty sure that I knew a lot more about PowerPoint than her, because she wasn't the brightest, I would say. Like she didn't even read the book. Like, that's something that's pretty important that I forgot to mention. They didn't even read the book. Like, how can you not? Like, how can you say you've done the work on a book that you haven't even read? So another thing that I did is I asked, what was the question that you had to do about? And they started opening their book to see what the question was. So I closed the book and I said, if you did the work, then you should know what the question was. So, yeah, it's just a whole thing. And then, because the girl that I had, one of the girls that I had from last year, and last year she didn't do any of the work either. He spawned right over here. Is it dark? Dark? Yeah, it's really dark here. And she didn't do the work last year, so I mentioned that to the teacher, and I said how she piggybacked on me last year and she didn't do any of the work. And then the girl was like, "No, what are you talking about? I did all the work. You didn't do anything." And I laughed there. And then what I did, I said, is, let's see your marks. Let's see how good you did that year. And then she said, how do you know? Or how did you know I did bad that year? Are you stalking me or something? And then the way she said it also, she said, how did you know I did bad? So that also, again, proves to you that she didn't do well that year either. And by when she said, did you stalk, or were you stalking, it was like, yeah, last night, didn't you see me looking through your window to see your marks so I could have this conversation with you? Yeah, and then because the teacher wasn't there at that point, she went to talk for a second, and then she started screaming at the teacher, "Miss, he just said that he was stalking me." It's like, do you really not understand what sarcasm is? I think she did, but she just wanted to. It's not even twisting words, because it's just not understanding what sarcasm is. So, right there, what is that thing there? So let's go and space these out, not far apart, just right over here, using 5 stacks of torches. Hopefully that helps out a bit. Lowers the spawning. Like, look at that. This whole area is lit up now. It's not exactly spawn proof, but it's pretty much. And over here I made a little tiny farm, just because we were gonna be using a lot of snow. Then you just do that. The pistons make the guy go in the corner again. So, what ended up happening is that the teacher started yelling at us, saying that we shouldn't be doing this at this age. And I said, "Miss, all I'm asking for you is for me to work by myself." And thankfully, she said yes. So I'm now working by myself. I don't have to worry about anybody else not doing the work. And is this mob spawner working? Because that skeleton's definitely up there. Like, let me quickly get some blocks. Nope. Let me just chuck them down. This is my efficiency 1 pick. Not too good, as you could probably guess. But imagine that before I always mention this, but imagine before enchanting. And like, if we think efficiency 1 is bad, like, imagine how it was before when we didn't have any enchanting at all. How slow the picks must have been. Oh. That's why they never fell down. Because I never That's why there's nothing up here. This is what happens. They spawn here, they get both pushed off. The thing is that there was a skeleton up there for a second. And there's this one here. Problem is that both sides go off. Or no. They're right there. No, I guess it's just one side. So now that I know what's wrong with it, then I can now fix it. So that was a pretty good storytelling day today. Felt like getting out a story. That was actually pretty interesting. I am hoping, because I had a couple of other stories that I was thinking of saying, but they're not really interesting at all. This is the most interesting, so hopefully it was interesting enough to retain your attention. And I guess I could talk to you guys about the new YouTube. I'll talk about the layout too, but the new YouTube analytics, when you could check how long people have been watching your videos, or how many hours people have been watching your videos. And mine was longer than I expected it to be. It's 6,000 hours since I started a month ago, averaging about 6 hours a day. Like, because I'm not a smaller YouTuber, I'm not like, because I I watched a podcast right before I filmed this episode, the Minecraft podcast, and they talked about how it's like 100 years. But 6,000 hours for a channel that's been up for a month is really good. It's probably, let me actually go just quickly. I just want to see for a second. See the exact amount, because I checked a couple of days ago. It's probably still around 6,000 hours. Let's see. Estimated minutes watched, 0. Okay, it started all over again, I guess. So I guess it's at 0 now again. The last time, like a week ago or so, it was at 6,000 hours. So that's really good. So now let's see if this is actually gonna work. That's only one floor. I'm gonna be making a lot of stories or floors. Sleep. Hopefully he's not AFK. Or log. Let's see. Hopefully he's still not AFK. Oh. I guess we'll just wait out the night. Can't be much longer, can it be? Can it be? So let's see if anything spawned. I would feel so special. Nothing yet. Let's make it this. I'm really thinking about tearing down this house right over here, because I didn't mean to do that. Because I don't really like it. It's just right now taking up space, and I would have a lot to work with if I got rid of this. And I'm thinking about just having this all like. I was thinking about having this all plain, and you didn't like getting rid of this eventually. And the only way you would know that it's my place is this bar. But then I started building the house over there that I'm not gonna take down really anymore. So I'll build something else here probably soon. Don't really want to do anything now with it. Whee! I was like 180, not 1,080. That it is 1,080, but most people say 180. So let's go up here, and I want to show you something now, which is pretty cool. Oh, wrong way. Right over here. You already saw the house, though. I know that, but what I really want to show you is what I've done with one of the mountains, which I really like. I hope that you guys like it too. So I'll look down for it for now. Right over here. Look at that mycelium. I think that looks really cool. It's a mycelium farm. So sleep. Hopefully he can now. That's an iron ore that I just placed down random. Log. Please. Not plucks. Please. Oh. Don't do it for me. No, they won't. What is he talking about? I had the skeletons over here. I don't know if it might be gone now because it's been a couple of weeks now. Yeah, the skeleton's gone. No, no, they won't. Why is there a ladder here? Do it. Not tit. Do it. You must not know SMP then. Because I've been at spawn and the skeleton was still there. Do. No. You can check up on the Minecraft wiki. No. Do it for the recording then. Retarded face. It's not how that's not how it works. That's not how it works. No. Well, I guess I'll be AFK and they're just log. Oh no, it's turning day. It's turning day now. Well, that was a pleasant conversation that I had with him. And it seems like it works though. Yay! Why aren't skeletons spawning though, seems like. Oh no! Don't burn, zombie. I'll save you. Okay, there, you didn't burn. No, other zombie, don't burn. Okay, oh. Cheater. Oh my god, no! There we go. Oh wait, I have fire aspect on the sword, anyway, so they burn. Goodbye, creeper. I like knocking you back. Whoa! Oh, now I need to walk for the XP. I don't think anybody's really ever seen this place over here. There's not much over here, though. Just empty area. Then there's a desert biome over there. Over there. Whee! Whee! Nothing. Oh well. But I guess I'll be ending this episode, guys. Not dragging on really for quite some time, but I've done what I had to do and plus more. I thought it would have taken a little bit more time at the Enderman farm, but I actually even ran out of time to record. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, a like is always helpful, and I will be talking to you guys in the next episode.